Hello everyone and welcome to my channel, Siriana Tarot. This is going to be a reading for my fellow Scorpios. Scorpio, this is going to be your Pisces full moon reading, so a sister sign. So Pisces is known as the sign of dreams, imagination, connection to spirit. It's also known as the sign of the mystic. This year's full moon in Pisces graces the skies on September 2nd, and it's infusing all of us with the dreamy, mystical, creative vibes of the watery sign of the fish. And while the most empathic of us will struggle with the sudden deep dive into emotional depths, this lunation or this full moon period spells magical manifestations for all of us and is an amazing time to release what no longer serves us. So I say us, I have my moon in Scorpio, and I love my Scorpios out there. So let's go ahead and jump into this reading. We're going to invite spirit, angels, ancestors, loved ones who have passed, spirit guides, and our ascended masters to this space to deliver the messages that we need to hear from my beautiful Scorpios out there. Scorpios, I'm hearing clairaudience or some sort of attachment to music, or you guys hear things before people say them. I know it's just what was coming to me as I was shuffling your cards. Okay. Oh, all of them in reverse except for that Nine of Cups. Okay, we're going to take it. Overall energy is the Knave of Swords. So this is energy, you guys, of Libra, Gemini, Aquarius. You might have this in your chart. You might be exhibiting these qualities. But with the Knave of Swords, there's a little bit of discomfort. It's about confusion. It's about trying to start something but feeling like you're not prepared, or being called out on not being prepared, or knowing, there's a sort of precocious energy, somebody who acts older or more knowledgeable than they really are with the Knave of Swords. But when it's in the reverse, it's like, it's like being called out on that. Now, it doesn't necessarily have to be your energy, Scorpio. It could be somebody that you're observing. It could be, your partner. It could be an energy that's attached to you. The Knave of Swords in reverse is also about gossip. Okay, it can be about spying. All right, so let's see how any of that might play out in your personal life and in this reading. So where you guys are right now, you're coming out as the Two of Cups. So my Scorpios, some of you guys are in the midst of a breakup or a separation, or you're feeling really emotionally imbalanced. What's beautiful about the Two of Cups showing up in the reverse, this is time for you. So whether you're in a relationship, whether you're surrounded by friends and family, it doesn't matter. Scorpio, this time, this very psychic Pisces full moon is gracing you with mystical energy and time to be alone and to focus on you and to getting yourself right, to getting yourself balanced, okay, for this quiet time. All right, to really, really hone your psychic abilities, because over the last few months, we have been receiving upgrades. We've had the Lionsgate portal eclipse season, and you guys need to integrate this energy, and you may need to be alone. And guess what? That's a beautiful thing. And I know my Scorpios out there, you guys agree with me, because Scorpios, we need to sort of, drop off the grid for a bit. The way that you are projecting yourself to others is Cancerian energy, the Chariot. Now, the Chariot in reverse is about sort of being stuck. So you might be feeling a little bit unbalanced here with this Two of Cups energy, or you might have gone through a separation or breakup. And people are seeing you as, a little bit stagnant. But you know what? That's okay, because I'm picking up on retrograde energy. You need to suss out where you're going to go, how you're going to deal with this. And that's why you need to withdraw and you need to pull away. So you can find the creative solutions to any problems that you're experiencing. Or how are you going to dissolve the blockages to whatever your dreams and your desires are. What's beautiful is the only card in the upright is the Nine of Cups. The Nine of Cups is about wish fulfillment. The Nine of Cups is about dreaming big. This is about you. Don't keep yourself small, Scorpio. This time I'm getting that you need to sort of pull away. And this time that you need, this secret time, this special time, for meditation, for prayer, for rituals, for, crystal grids, for saging, for Palo Santo, for whatever rituals you might do, or just being on your own, reading a book, listening to music. There's that music again. The Nine of Cups is saying this is that time that you need to really figure out what it is you want. Because I feel like whatever this Two of Cups was, for some of you, it was a relationship that didn't work out. Maybe you left them, they left you. Maybe it was mutual. It was something that you really wanted, and it didn't work out. So you're taking this time to sort of really get back in touch with yourself and figure out what is it that you truly want, because you know what you don't want now. And you know what you need, or you know what you don't need. Okay, and that's why this is all about you. This time is all about you. And it's beautiful. What you need to do to overcome your obstacles. So the Nine of Cups are your obstacles. For some of you, this has to do with overindulgence. And this can be in anything. It can be porn, it can be gambling, it can be alcohol, it can be food, it can be watching movies, it can be sex, it can be shopping, it can be exercise, anything that you're doing to the excess. So do pay attention, Scorpio, to how you might be self-medicating, or how you might be numbing yourself to the situation rather than really doing the shadow work, really capitalizing on the alone time to get in touch with your higher self and do the inner work. How you're going to get over or remove these obstacles or have a breakthrough. Knave of Pentacles. So this is really study. Pay attention to the details. Go over it with a fine-tooth comb. Really, really hit the books, literally or figuratively, Scorpio. For some of you guys, you're coming into the information that you have some new psychic ability, or that you're healers or tarot readers or whatever it might be. And this Knave of Pentacles in reverse is like somebody who needs that little push of self-confidence. So the way that you're going to gain the confidence that you need to do what you need to do is you're going to have to make sure you're prepared. Now, others are going to see you as sort of stagnant, or Scorpio's in their room all the time, or Scorpio doesn't talk to any of us, or Scorpio didn't have, didn't get on their Zoom meeting, or whatever that might be. But that's because you're preparing, and you need to prepare. You need to get right. You need to get as much information as possible. And for some of you, again, you're coming into the understanding of the psychic upgrade that you've received. And you're like, oh my gosh, I need to understand and compare my experiences to others. Or I need to, some of you might be looking for a teacher or contacting, a healer or a master. But really, I see you guys combing through the internet, looking at other people's stories and experiences. Some of you guys may have had a near-death experience, or maybe channeling passed on loved ones and that type of thing. What you can do within in order to help achieve your desires. This is the Six of Cups. This is your energy. Takes you back to the Five of Cups. Some of you do need to grieve. Some of you, this may be the loss of a loved one. It could be a parent. For others of you, you need to grieve whatever separation this is. Okay, if it's a breakup. Remember, when we go through breakups, it's similar to the grieving process. We go through the same stages. Some of you need to release the past. You've been stuck in the past. You might have been romanticizing this person or this situation. Okay, so really taking a good hard look at what it is for what it is. Giving yourself the time to grieve, but not anchoring yourself in that grief, because that's disempowering. Okay, so again, recognizing this as part of your story, spending the time that you need to process these emotions, integrate what has happened, okay, what has happened, what you've received, these new light codes, and then also your experiences and your challenges, and transmuting that into wisdom. But then you need to detach and you need to move forward, okay? Now, what you need to know is we have the Two of Wands. So the Two of Wands is telling me here, divine timing. This was a divine intervention, Scorpio. So for some of you guys who this was a breakup with, you thought it was the love of your life. It may have even been a false twin. For others of you, it's the loss, it's a separation. But all of this is happening for you. This was a divine intervention. Two of Wands takes us back to the Ace of Wands when it's in reverse. And this is divine timing. This is the divine having a hand in all of this. what's absolutely beautiful is your final outcome is the Sagittarius energy, although it can be Aries or it can be Leo as well. The Ten of Wands is completing a cycle and it's releasing all of your burdens. So don't worry if people see you as stuck or stagnant. They might even make comments to you. You need to brush it off because you know what? You're working on your wish fulfillment. You're working on getting there. Okay, so you don't need naysayers. You don't need, people throwing shade. You don't need haters. You don't need people. People won't understand this process, Scorpio. Very few people do understand what a Scorpio goes through and how profound, Scorpios, how profoundly we feel everything that we go through. And as empaths, how profoundly we feel other people's feelings. All right, so many of you guys have already dealt with that. You know how to deal with that, but you're going to be releasing these burdens. And you know what? You're going to, I see, a hot air balloon releasing those sandbags so you guys can ascend. Get where you need to go. This is a beautiful, beautiful flight, Scorpio. This is the phoenix rising from the ashes, and not just rising. I mean, going as high as can be. So you guys get self-reflection, absolutely. 17 breaking down to an 8. 8s are about manifestation, about attraction. You guys are just taking a really good, hard look at your situation. Some of you guys are realizing that you were with a false twin, or it was a karmic relationship. You're understanding that now. All right, I do apologize about the background noise. Somebody did just come in, so I do apologize. You might hear the dog kicking off, but it's all good. It's happiness. All right, 44, attraction. I told you, law of attraction. Some of you guys are starting to get it. You're finally starting to understand what that sweet spot is, how you attract what you want and what you need, and also how much the divine is here co-creating with you. I love that. The supermoon, attraction. 44 is about attracting love, but it's also about attracting material wealth and stability. So others might not be able to see that that's what you're going through. That's what's happening here, Scorps. But you know what? I don't know that we much care how others think about us anyways, right? And I can only say this. I can only talk like this to my Scorpios. Some of my other signs get a little bent out of shape, or might not get it. And we get 22, another master number. This is wisdom. 22 is the most powerful master number. It's the master builder number. And you know what she's doing here? She's reaching for the stars, and that falls right on top of that 9 of Cups. Dream big, Scorpio, because what you're going through, what you have, the information that you've come into, your experiences and your challenges, they're all setting you up for this very big, grand finale, which is the new you, your new reality. Okay, so if you feel a little bit confused, maybe again, I feel like this Knave of Swords energy might be external energies that don't understand the journey that you're on. Just remember, you're not alone, Scorpio. I feel like some of you may feel lonely in your, within your families or within your relationships. But you're not. You're not alone, is what I'm saying. Epiphany, reveal your gifts. That's what you're in the process of doing. Some of my Scorpios, you have been going through something very, very difficult. Very difficult. But this time alone, you understanding the light codes that you've downloaded and that you're integrating, and coming into the knowledge of your new psychic powers and healing abilities. This time that you're taking for this reflection, you're building something huge, something beautiful. And you'll know when it's time to reveal your gifts. And I don't feel like it's now. Okay, I really don't. I feel like it's going to take time. I think you're okay with that. I think you're still studying. I think you're still researching. I think you're still practicing. And there's nothing wrong with that. All right, you get detox, cleanse, and restore yourself. Yep. This is, because you're coming to terms with whatever separation or imbalance we're seeing in that Two of Cups. And it's been hard. But this alone time, this time during the full moon, this, mysterious, this very intimate, this very psychic moment, okay, is also time for you to detox and to cleanse. And full moons are a great time to do that. If you guys are into moon magic, I mean, there's lots of videos out there on YouTube, but, moon water. So filling up jars and charging them with moonlight. Make sure also you put your tools, your crystals, amulets, wands, anything you might use out into the moon to be charged. And then we get mosaic. Let chance play its creative role in your life. This is 18 breaking down to another number 9. So you have 2 9s that you're completing a major cycle here, Scorpio. 9s are about wish fulfillment. You're going to get what you want. You absolutely are. Let chance play its creative role in your life. And I'm really picking up on this going back to this Two of Wands. Spirit had a hand in all of this. Either you were with somebody that wasn't, the indicated person. It was a false twin, or it was a karmic relationship. Or, whatever this is, you were meant to go through it. It's happening for you. This epiphany as well. This epiphany is you're receiving some, you're having this aha moment. And it's powerful. You get turquoise, you get friendship. 36 breaking down to a 9. So you get 3 9s coming out in this reading. So your affirmations with turquoise, and for those of you who work with crystals, you might want to work with your turquoise during this lunation. I'm surrounded by friends. I am happy and fortunate. My friends are loyal and dependable. I am quick to find good company. Yeah, some of you guys, my Scorpios, and I was really picking it up on it with this Epiphany card. Some of you guys have felt so very alone. And there might be a lot of gossip, and there might be a lot of sort of naysayers or people throwing shade or haters around you that has made you feel alone. But Spirit's coming through very strong here to remind you that you are never alone. Your soul tribe, okay, this collective is with you. But it's also a reminder that you have your spirit guides, your angels, your passed on loved ones, your animal spirit guides, all here with you, helping you on this journey. But you are also, after this period where you're retreating and you're doing the self-reflection, and then you're going to be reaching for the stars, you're also going to find that you're going to, serendipitously, oh, that's a big word, and I'm not sure if it's a correct word, but you're going to serendipitously run into like-minded souls. All right, so known to the ancient Aztecs as Chalchihuitl, turquoise is a phosphate mineral of copper and aluminum. The word turquoise is derived from the French meaning Turkish stone. This stone is mainly bluish green, like the color named after it, but it can also come in shades of dull green or vivid grass green. Turquoise is the birthstone for December. It resonates with the heart, throat, and third eye chakras. The zodiac signs of Scorpio, Sagittarius, Aquarius, and Pisces. And the elements of earth, fire, and air. All of these readings have been coming together with the Precious Gems Oracle. It's absolutely beautiful. Turquoise is quite a soft stone that's easily carved into ornaments and beads, and it's believed to have been mined for thousands of years in North America, where it was used in art and ceremony. This tranquil gemstone is known to promote warm welcomes and friendly regard. It is said that whoever owns a piece of turquoise will never want for a friend. A friend takes pleasure in your happiness, a warm welcome, instinctively helping first and asking questions later. Assistance given without expectation or judgment, overcoming the fear of being alone. I knew I was picking up on the loneliness here, Scorpio. Please remember that you are never alone. You don't have to go through this alone. There are certain journeys that, yes, we can't take everyone and everything with us, but it doesn't mean that you're alone. Okay? I love you guys so much. Thank you for listening. I hope you have an absolutely beautiful day. Take care.